Now, our next guest is one of the biggest names in football, making his debut on the pitch nearly 60 years ago. He's also a loose man. Please welcome Harry Redknapp. Harry, you're officially part of the family now. You know that. You're a loose man. This all sounds very familiar now.
Yeah, it was a great show. I enjoyed it with the boys, yeah. But following Gino, I mean, he's lively, isn't he? Could do with him playing in Soccer Aid, I think. He'd be right.
This is very, very true.
Yeah,
very true.
What a character.
How do you choose people for that, actually? How do you decide who's going to play?
Well, we have them training for the week. They come in and we have about 4 or 5 days where they all train together. And then you look at them, decide who can actually play.
Do they have to sort of audition for it?
No, I just sort of look at... You don't tell them you actually... You know, and then you just...
Oh, you don't tell
them? But, you know,
them?
you get more aggravation picking the team than you do when you're picking a professional team. Because they're not happy when they're not starting. I mean, they're quite big names. They think they should be playing and everybody actually is coming to watch them today. So, yeah, you can have a few problems with them.
But, I mean... It's at Stamford Bridge, you know, 40,000 people there.
Yeah.
It's the nerve-wracking experience at the best of times. And for a lot of these guys, you know, football isn't their chosen sort of career as such, and suddenly all eyes are on you.
You wouldn't
have to
believe
contain
it,
the nerves and everything.
Mo Farah said to me, in the dressing room, he's, Gaff, I'm so nervous. I didn't sleep all night. I said, you run in the Olympic final in London to win a gold medal for us, you know?
Yeah.
How can that compare?
He doesn't want to let the team down.
Well, you're out your comfort zone, aren't you? He's running, he knows he's playing football. He's not sure what's going to happen, is he? Anything could go wrong.
Yeah.
Have you had anyone come up that you're like, you should have been or could have been a professional footballer?
Tom Grenham's a good player.
He could,
very good, very good. Mark Wright is a very good player.
Yeah.
Mark's a really good footballer, but he did have the opportunity. He was at Tottenham as a kid and just didn't quite make it, you know?
And is it like a trip down memory lane for you? Because obviously retiring from managing and now you get back into... Does it sort of whet your appetite again?
Back into it. And do you know, we have more aggravation with the other managers. We all end up having... We all want to win. It's crazy. The biggest argument I ever had was with Kenny Dalglish at Wembley. Over... I didn't really... The rules were there, but about 10 minutes to go, and I took Craig David off and put Gareth Gates on. Gareth ran up the wing once and came back and he was struggling to get his breath. He was, and I looked at him going, Gareth, you OK? He's going, so, quick, you better come off. So I bring him off and put Craig David back on, and Kenny says to me, hey, what's your game? He said, you know the rules, you can't put... And I must admit, when you talk about confrontation, I certainly gave him some back. It was me and Kenny was bang at it for about 10 minutes.
How does it work then? Do you and Frank manage the different sides? How does it work?
No, me and Frank are managing one team. We're going to manage England. England have lost, I think, the last 5 years. So we need a win. But we keep getting beat by the rest of the world.
And Pochettino, Chelsea's current manager, obviously, is managing the other side. And they've got a great lineup as well. Eden Hazard, I see, is signed up. I mean, that's a threat.
Eden Hazard, what a player.
Who's he?
He played at Chelsea when Frank was there, I know.
One of the world's, truly great player.
But I'll take control of the football stuff here today.
I went to watch last year and it was absolutely brilliant. I mean, the atmosphere was fantastic. You had artists singing, there was like guest present. It was fantastic.
It is amazing.
But I was on the phones last year, and what was so endearing for me was the people that phoned in. There was like, as you would say, Sue from Scunthorpe.
Happily married Sue.
Happily married Sue from Scunthorpe, who would say, you know, look, I'm a pensioner, but I really want to give my next month's pension. And I'm like, what? You know, that's incredible.
So
like
nice.
the stories of the people that invest in and you know and give and donate is quite extraordinary.
It's a great few days, and we really enjoy it. You know, everybody.
Will Sandra come and sit with me?
Yeah, definitely. Yes. We'll come this year. Yeah.
Can we come?
Yeah, absolutely. We'd sort the tickets out.
Look, it's so, I just love...
How long have you been married now?
55?
Yeah, I made a ricket last year. Well, we both did. It wasn't just me. We actually, I swear, we went out for dinner to a lovely hotel in the New Forest, and we're sitting there, and somebody and they bought us up a cake with 55 years on it. And after we started to eat it, we went, is it 55? I swear, and it was 54. we couldn't tell them. We had
Just
to
eat the other five, leave one, yeah. But it has, we really got to see, I think, your relationship, Harry, when you were in the jungle. And obviously I'm very aware of home life. But at the same time, to see you on camera in the jungle, in that moment where you spotted Sandra for the first time after how many days was that?
Yeah.
It really, I think it made us all cry a little bit, to be fair. We were all at home going, oh, wow, this is just, it felt so real, I think.
Well, we've been together 17 when we first got together.
Wow.
You know, just 17, so it was great.
Yeah.
Long time.
A very, very, very long time. And football obviously has just surrounded your world ever since, hasn't it? I love the fact, though, that Frank's with you again, Harry, because Frank started off with you all those years ago at West Ham,
16,
and here you are now on the sidelines together. A bit of a different dynamic, but a nice one.
Isn't there a family relate? What's the
Harry,
family?
yes, Harry, Sandra,
My wife,
Harry's wife is Frank's aunt.
Yeah.
So, Harry is, Frank's
Frank's
uncle.
Sandra and Pat,
Auntie
Frank's mum were sisters.
Yeah, the two mums were sisters. So,
Wow.
That's it. So it's actually through the sisters as opposed to Harry and Frank's dad.
Right,
People assume it's through the dad, but it's actually the sisters.
Yeah, well, I always say that Sandra said, someone said they got their footballing skills from...
Clearly from
I said,
the
but lucky
mums.
they got their looks from their mums. They didn't get definitely not from me and Frank Senior.
It was definitely a good combination. It worked.
Yeah.
Harry, we're looking forward to Soccer Aid
Good.
UNICEF Sunday, the 9th of June. Do not miss it. Harry Redknapp, everybody.
Thank you.
And that's all we've got time